Nike, a brand recognized across the globe. From the streets to the biggest sports arenas, it's a symbol of excellence, performance, and style. But how did Nike go from a small startup selling shoes out of a car to a multi-billion-dollar empire dominating the athletic world? Today, we'll dive deep into the fascinating journey of Nike, its humble beginnings, bold marketing moves, and the game-changing innovations that made it a household name. Let's rewind the clock and go back to where it all began. Before the swoosh became iconic, before the billion-dollar endorsements, before Nike was even Nike. Our story begins in the early 1960s with a young athlete named Phil Knight. Knight was a middle-distance runner at the University of Oregon, coached by the legendary Bill Bowerman, a man obsessed with designing the perfect running shoe. Knight believed Japanese shoe technology could disrupt the industry. In 1964, Phil Knight partnered with Bill Bowerman, and together they created Blue Ribbon Sports, BRS. With just $500 in the bank, Knight struck a deal with a Japanese shoe company, Onitsuka Tiger, now ASICS, to distribute their running shoes in the U.S. At first, Blue Ribbon Sports was just Phil Knight selling shoes out of the trunk of his car at track meets. But with Bowerman constantly tweaking shoe designs and Knight pushing sales, their business started to grow. By 1965, they opened their first store in Santa Monica, California. By the end of the 1960s, sales were booming. But then, everything changed when Nike was born. By 1971, Blue Ribbon Sports had a problem. Their relationship with Onitsuka Tiger was falling apart. Knight realized he needed to start producing his own brand of shoes. That's when the name Nike was born, named after the Greek goddess of victory. The now iconic swoosh logo, designed by a college student, Carolyn Davidson, for just $35. Nike's first ever shoe was the Nike Cortez, a lightweight, cushioned running shoe that quickly became a bestseller. But the real game changer? Bowerman's obsession with innovation. One morning, Bowerman poured rubber into his wife's waffle iron, and just like that, the waffle trainer was born, a revolutionary sole design that provided better grip and traction. Nike needed a face for their brand. Enter Steve Prefontaine, a rebellious, record-breaking runner who embodied the Nike spirit. He helped put Nike on the map. By the 1980s, Nike had taken off. But in 1984, the brand made one of the boldest marketing moves in history, signing a rookie basketball player named Michael Jordan. At the time, Jordan wasn't the superstar we know today. But Nike took a gamble, creating the Air Jordan sneaker. The NBA tried to ban the shoe, but that only made it more desirable. The result? A cultural phenomenon and a billion-dollar brand. In 1988, Nike launched one of the most famous ad campaigns of all time, "Just Do It." Those three words became more than a slogan. They became a mindset. Nike dominated the 90s by signing the world's biggest athletes, from Bo Jackson to Serena Williams and Tiger Woods. They weren't just selling shoes anymore. They were selling aspiration. Of course, Nike's rise wasn't without controversy. In the early 2000s, they faced backlash over allegations of using sweatshops in Asia. Protests erupted, forcing Nike to increase transparency and ethical standards. Despite challenges, Nike kept evolving, embracing sustainability, launching digital fitness apps, and innovating with self-lacing sneakers and 3D printed shoes. Nike also mastered the art of hype culture, collaborating with top designers like Virgil Abloh and Travis Scott to create limited edition sneaker drops that sell out in seconds. From a small company selling shoes out of a car to a global empire worth over $150 billion, Nike's journey is nothing short of legendary. From a small company selling shoes out of a car to a global empire worth over $150 billion, Nike's journey is nothing short of legendary. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Nike's history, don't forget to like, subscribe for more inspiring business stories. See you next time.